Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Give me just a little bit. I got everything getting set up. And hopefully I'll have everything set up. Sorry, Jingle. My kitty is a little bit upset with me. She's like, what? Wait a second. I thought that we were just going to chill out. What are you doing? What are we doing? Oh. There we go. So there we go. Got that. Got this. And welcome. Let's see about me sharing this on Discord and copy. Look at me trying to do stuff all at the same time. It's amazing. It is amazing. What can you do? Share your streams. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's paste. And there we go. We are up. Let me do this. So yes, and if you're in the chat, I can't see you at the moment, but I will. I just got two more places I was going to share this real quick. And copy, paste, and one more. And let's see. Channel updates. Channel update is that I'm live. It's live. Live, everyone. There we go. Hey, Lord Master Starscream, man. Give me just a second and I'll send you a link as I'm getting everything set up at the moment. My Dropbox is full. Well, I'm not using Dropbox, so I'm good at the moment. So there we go. Here we go. Let me go here. And there you are online. So take this. I'm slowly moving. Slowly moving. It's so slow. It's so slow. It's sad. It's so slow. So there you go. Send that out. Hey, JJ, welcome. So let me do this. Make sure I put that. And that's for if anybody wants to jump in. And let's have a discussion tonight about the wonderful Transformer figures. By the way, JJ did a review, which I thoroughly enjoyed, which was Grimlock, which my wife is excited about. How you doing, man?
Good. I just got done editing a new video, or not a new music video I was going to send you for
sweet
Godzilla vs. Kong, and I'm just saying it you might feel different about the trailer now because it's a lot more epic now than the song they used. So
nice. Nikki was going through our stuff and surprisingly found talking about figures tonight. Let me get this screen in a way that I like it. Let's do it that way. There we go. Found an old alien figure. This is Duncan from Aliens. So his gun is somewhere, but she found him, and I was like, dang, that's awesome. Haven't seen him forever.
Clicky. Ooh. Yes. I hope mine comes in tomorrow.
Hey, JJ, welcome.
Hey, what's up, Autocorrect Primer and Lord Master Starscream? How are you guys doing?
Doing good. How about you? Love the review. I showed it to my wife. She's all excited about it. Hopefully ours will be coming in soon. The Grimlock. That thing looks amazing.
Yeah, it definitely. And for some reason, I'm not even disappointed at Wheelie.
Really? I'm going to make you
At first, I was disappointed at him for not being transformable, but he has some articulation here and there, so yeah.
Now, doesn't he plug in too? So he's just not sitting there. He actually plugs in.
Oh, he actually plugs in. He plugs in very nice and secure. So
nice. That looks awesome.
Yeah. It
looks so cool. Oh, it did. That for me is probably going to be the one that I'm the most excited about. And Cup. is the other one that I'm the most excited about. Is those two figures.
Yeah, I don't know why people say they hate Cup, but you know he looks better in hand actually.
Does he? Oh,
Yeah, he looks
I ain't got to see him yet.
better in
Yeah.
hand there. So, and you look at his head; he's supposed to have those lines right there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's already shown in the cartoon, so it's accurate.
Mm-hmm.
So, got no problem with the face. I like the face. So,
I like it. Too.
Yeah,
It looks
very
like
screen accurate. Yeah, it looks like a mini Masterpiece Cup.
yeah, a little small backpack for him too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's better than the other cups that we've gotten in the past. I mean, the Titans.
The Titans Return. Yeah, the Titans Return Cup was okay, but I think the SS86 version is way better. In my opinion.
Oh, I agree. I agree. Mm-hmm. You get the power of the if you get the Proms, the one that was from that was just a remold of Ironhide. So we're finally getting one that looks like he did in the '86 movie, which is for me a dream come true. I'm finally getting the '86 movie figures that I've always been wanting to get. We're finally getting them in a very. And I agree with you when you said in your thing on Instagram, you were saying that that these are like little miniature masterpiece. Yeah, I've been fiddling around with the hot rod, and I have my masterpiece hot rod, and they are very much similar, and their transformation and stuff too.
Yeah, and in terms of the looks, like the SS86 hot rod, it looks way better. I mean, if you look at the chest, it has the shape. Then you bring in the Masterpiece hot rod. The chest is too blocky, and no. And most of the time, the ankle joints are really loose, so he'll definitely fall.
Loose there and loose in the knees. After you several times transforming, loose in the knees, it does get the Masterpiece one does.
But for the SS86 version, nothing is loose. Everything is tight and solid and sturdy. So far, this one wins. Definitely destroys the Masterpiece version. Like, literally. Yeah. Like, no contest.
Like I was telling, I was like, man, this is like a dream come true being a Transformer fan for if you're a G1 fan or what. I'm just amazed. I'm very excited to see what other things we're going to get with the 86 line, what other figures we could possibly get. How's the Jazz? I've heard that he's supposed to be really good. He said, I heard that Grimlock's supposed to have like his knee joints are backwards or something on some of them. Or what?
Not me. No, my Grimlock's perfectly fine. It has the nice clickety joints. So yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's not a QC issue. And this figure, well done figure. I will say, very screen accurate. Yes, he does have a backpack, but that's screen accurate. He's supposed to have this. If you look at the animation model, that's screen accurate. And literally, the only thing that still kind of bugs me is the number 14. But you don't see the number 14 on this figure, so on the robot, you don't see it as well as you can. But still, really well done.
It's one of the best
screen accurate. And the funny thing is, we never got an official Takara Masterpiece Jazz figure, and I don't think that's going to be worth it because this is it. This is really it. This is the Jazz. This is him. So
I'm curious with what we're getting if we're starting to see because Masterpiece prices kept going up and up and up, and I'm wondering if we're starting to see that Takara is starting to back away from a lot of Masterpieces. Because I don't know how the sales and stuff are going for it anymore, especially when they're coming out with the lines like this. And you had the figures that came out for Siege, and then Earthrise has just gotten better and better.
Yeah, the way Hasbro worked their transformations is it's crazy. All the Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom, they're considered mini masterpieces. So in my eyes, anyway. So like now the Studio Series 86 figures are here. Like we have Blur here, and we never got an official Takara Masterpiece Blur. And
he looks good.
Yeah, he looks really screen accurate, very nice and cartoon accurate, and this is supposed to be the new Masterpiece style because the Masterpiece figures are all cartoon accurate, except for RC because you look at the chest, no. So, but this one, really works as a mini masterpiece because this is the first time that we see a cartoon accurate blur in the main line, and yeah, this is definitely the best mainline blur that we have ever gotten.
Yeah,
And the backpack is so nice and clean, like literally no backpack jutting out.
Wow.
Yeah. And yes, he does have this kibble on his arms, but that is screen accurate. He's supposed to have that. So
Yeah.
yeah, literally nothing wrong with this figure. So
Like an
perfect blur.
animation, like an animation model jumped out of the screen.
Yeah, because I mean, you get the Titans Return one, then you have to get the Takara to get almost the right type of colors for him. If you get the one that's from the US, it had no paint added to it, so that one looks great. I still have my G1 cup, my G1 Blur and Hot Rod and Rodimus, and so I can't wait to put these guys right next to them. Because my big thing I've always wanted to do, because it wasn't until Siege I actually purchased my first Ultra Magnus, and the reason why is the Ultra Magnuses they always had, except for the Masterpiece one, and that one actually was out of my price range. You had the Studio Series, the Siege, and I was like that looks like Ultra Magnus. I can get that. I got Springer. Now I've got RC, and now you got these guys coming.
And
I'm curious if we'll get a new RC or not.
Now you got the Kingdom Ultra Magnus coming out. That looks more G1 accurate, which I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Which I'll be buying that one. Yeah.
I'm also buying the Kingdom Ultra Magnus. I look at the figure and literally it looks better. It looks better than I expected. It does. Oh my gosh. It's so clean and so cartoony looking, and that's what I'm looking for from my fingers. The Siege Ultra Magnus was good, but for Kingdom, the Kingdom Magnus looks way better.
Oh yeah.
It's so much better.
Yeah.
The Earth mode is gorgeous. And
To be
I know why people keep complaining about it because the promo picture is showing the mistransformation. Seriously, if you transform this figure right, then you're gonna love it. So, yeah. So
to be honest,
yeah.
I feel like I'm less excited. I'm still gonna get the Dinobot figure, but I'm just less excited for it now because one, you can't swivel at the head. The hands are always in this position right here. You can't do anything. They're stuck like that. And you can't move the legs back or forth at all. At the hip, you can only do it at the knee, and that's it. And no tail articulation.
I'm still gonna get Dinobot from Kingdom because in my opinion he just looks gorgeous everywhere. And the molding of the plastic is just amazing.
And he's showing off his He's showing off his golden I'll let Otto say it if he wants to.
No, I was just, seeing that with Dinobot. To me, that's not a big turnoff because everything so far I've gotten from the Kingdom line, where it's been Optimus Primal, the Core class. I don't know why people are giving the Fossilizer such a hard time. I've thoroughly enjoyed the Fossilizer so far, the two that's come out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
the Fossilizers are fun. They're fun to play with. That's the point of these figures, just to have fun playing with the figures. I don't see why people are having a problem with the fun. So
the other thing too is I got Cyclonus, and he has just been a dream. I mean, he is so love him. He's just such a good figure to me.
Now, I don't have Cyclonus yet. I'm still looking for him, but I can tell you right now, that is the only Cyclonus that I really want to keep. Any other Cyclonus figures that they'll put out in the future, I'm never going to get them. Unless they convince me that they can actually destroy the Kingdom Cyclonus, which I highly doubt they will, because the Kingdom Cyclonus really fits well with the Studio Series 86 stuff, like, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it should be coming out for the 86 line. I mean, he has really has no hollow points. Transformation is a breeze. Looks screen accurate. Colors are perfect. I can't say enough about how good that figure actually is. It's just the plastic is hefty and it's got weight. and you can get him in so many of Cyclonus's poses, even with his arms. If you do his arms a certain way, you can even have it where it does like almost does a cross arms, but he definitely does the side. Very much can't wait to. Now that's the one that I got confirmation today from Big Bad Toy Store that got sent out. So my wife's looking forward to her.
Nice. Yeah. I definitely love the spider mode for Black Arachnia. And having the legs spread out like this makes the spider mode look way better, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
That one looks 100%. That one looks 100% like the Masterpiece version because the weapon store is the same and it still has that big backpack spider butt like the Masterpiece one.
Yeah, it's literally a mini Masterpiece Black Arachnia. Like, seriously, no doubt. Including Cheetor. Cheetor looks great, in my opinion. Cheetor, man, I love this cheetah mode. Yes, his eyes look dead, but I love it. I still love it. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Cheetors out there that have the problem of the tab snapping off. You can see that totally snapped off. But it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's not getting in the way anymore. And this hinge is really tight. It still holds the cheetah head in place. So I'm not complaining. So why people complain about it, I don't know.
I can hardly wait for the Netflix version that looks Beast Wars accurate.
I agree with that.
Hey, what up, Alpha Prime 88? How are you doing, man? Oh, dude.
And he's got the light piping.
Sturge and Cyclonus will look great together.
Oh, yeah. You do.
You look great together. If Lord Master Starscream had Kingdom Leader class Galvatron right now, then we would just show them off in the next stream.
I love they went back to light piping right here. That looks awesome. When my light box hits it, and it's got this dark menacing to it. And
Cup and Blur, they have light piping as well. And wow, we're getting light piping again in these figures.
Yes.
The ape, the monkey man.
Yeah, me and my wife had a disagreement about this guy here because I'll pull you up too, so you show off the monkey one. She's wanted to stay in that mode, so we actually have got a second one coming in, so one can be in the robot mode and one can be in the monkey mode.
I ain't giving you mine. I'm not giving you mine.
No, I got yours right here.
I'm joking. Oh,
I did get this for Baby Mahal though.
You have the gigawatt? No.
Yeah.
Show both of them.
I got me one.
Show both of them side by side for TF and Geek. Have like his joke. Yeah. Show both of them side by side.
Yeah. And anybody's welcome to jump in. Let me make sure I got the link.
Hey, what up, What Fire Productions? How are you doing, my brother? How you doing, bro?
There we go.
But yeah. And the Beast Wars stuff in Kingdom, they're just excellent, in my opinion. Like, for example, we have Kingdom Leader Megs, and my gosh.
I know, Baby Mahal's been just torturing me with him.
I need it.
Wow. And yes, he does have the backpack, but that's screen accurate. He's supposed to have that. So
we were talking about, and the way he transforms with his legs that pull up. If they do I know they're going to do a lot of overhaul with a lot of the molding. But I'm wondering the reason why we got the soft plastic is that they can use that same frame to do if they do your Transmetal Megatron.
Oh, I wonder if they could do that in the future. Hopefully,
if you transform him in
maybe they could do something like a Beast Wars trilogy line, like Transmetals 1, Transmetal 2 for the next toy line, and then we do Beast Machines. So I think.
Yeah, like when you transform Kingdom Megatron, if you flip up the skirt things, you can kind of pretend those are his little thruster things that the Transmetal Megatron has. Yeah, those parts on the back. When you turn them in Dino mode, you can flip them up. Yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
But I have a quick question. Does his where the legs are? I'm hearing that his legs unpeg easily, like at the crotch area or something like that.
This is his transformation looks like it's the same as the Studio Series Grimlock, and I never had a problem with those two untabbing. They stay pretty much together, but I don't know about him. But
Mine is tabbed in nice and together. It doesn't. The crotch doesn't untab itself. So
I'm gonna let you
yeah.
so they can see that one.
So if I try to move his leg now, oh wait, and then it just untabs. But if you just sometimes its case and manage may vary. Sometimes it wants to untab, but sometimes it doesn't untab at all. So so you can see here, yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad they have that figure, because the problem with the Masterpiece one, if you move his legs, because that figure was made for display only, not for playing with. If you moved his legs so much, the clicky joints would eventually break through the plastic and the leg would break off.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
And I guess this is the case of your Beast Wars Megatron, because the Masterpiece Beast Wars Megatron, his crotch is cracking as well. So, yeah, and same thing with the Kingdom Megatron. Well, sometimes crotch doesn't want to untab itself. So, I mean, but sometimes but yeah, and the fossilizers, I dig the fossilizers. I love the fossilizers. They're fun. Paleotrex looks awesome in my opinion, and I like how his head resembles the original Optimus Primal's mace. Which is really, really nice. And
I really want to say something. Alpha Prime was saying, and that's all right, man. You're doing a break, but anyone else is in there, you're more than welcome to jump in if you have time. But he's bringing up the fact that they are coming out with a new Beast Wars comics, and I'm very stoked about that. I really, really am. I didn't think the IDW was going to do it, but it's been given.
Now, in the Kingdom line, the original Predacons that we're going to get in the future are Waspinator. Then we're going to get Scorponok, and who else was in the original cast? I forgot. There was Pterosaur.
Pterosaur.
Unfortunately, they're not going to make Pterosaur. They are going to make Tarantulas anyway, so they're going to make Tarantulas in the future. So it's going to be a new mold, not a remold of Black Arachnia, because it wouldn't make sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Rat Trap, I love it.
Yeah, I love my Rat. He is awesome. He is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, baby.
I really want to get the fossilizers, but the only thing that's stopping me is I feel like they're not going to be in the series, because I already bought a lot of figures that are not in the series. That's why I'm not going to buy.
Yeah, just like with Six Gun and Brunt and Fast Track and the Ironworks and Airwave, they're not in the show except for Cog. Cog is in the show. Yeah. He's the only weaponizer that's in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's why I'm not. That's why I might not buy the fossilizers when the series comes out, and I do see them. I might buy them then. But until then, I don't want to spend my money on something that wouldn't be worth it, to be honest.
For me, with the fossilizers, is you're now getting a awesome Optimus Prime. Not fossilizers, excuse me. You're getting the core class and the fossilizers. You're getting new figures that we've never seen before, and in the core class, you're getting figures we've already seen, but you can have them fit in scale if you get the Arc, something we've never done before. Looks perfect. She's awesome looking.
We need a
vertebrae.
Yeah,
pretty cool. Yeah.
Alpha Prime said we need a pterosaur.
Yeah, we need a new pterosaur. We are getting a Tigertron and Rhinox and Waspinator in Wave 3, I believe. I don't know. I think
you're right. It's like either it's a tail end of Wave 2 or the beginning of Wave 3 for Kingdom.
Yeah, and we're also getting.
I saw Rhinox, and I saw that we were supposed to get Waspinator, and I'm excited about Waspinator because I love what.
And we're all.
And Tigertron will be a Voyager class figure, so it's going to be a new mold.
Okay.
Not related to this figure. Okay, not related. So it's going to be a totally new mold, and it's going to look very, very, very good in my opinion. And it goes well with the Air Razor from Kingdom Wave 2. So, yeah.
Nice.
And I hope if they do like a Beast Wars Trilogy line next, then in the Transmetal 2 line, could we get a Tigerhawk?
Yeah. I would like to see a Silverbolt. I think that, But you were going to say something, Lord Master Starscream. What were you going to say?
I was trying to look for the list. Give me a minute. I'm going through TFW 2005, and I'll read off the last figures that will be coming out. Go ahead and talk.
The thing is that right now, if you're a Beast Wars fan, like my wife is, she's a huge Beast Wars fan.
Mhm.
This is like absolutely the perfect line that's come out so far. It's like they gave a lot of love to the G1 fans, and I'm seeing a lot of love being given to the Beast War fans, because that would be, my wife, and and she's looking and she's like, I have to get every single one of them. And my wife is not a completist. She's just someone that likes to get someone she likes, like Grimlocker, some of the Black Arachne and stuff like that, or Bumblebee and her yellow wall Bumblebee shrine. So, but other than that, she's not a completist. But she's been seeing these figures and she's like, "You've got to pre-order all these for me. I got to have every single one of them. They're just so well done. They're just so beautiful looking.
I know.
And they really are.
Yeah. And the transformations are crazy. Like literally the engineering of these Kingdom Beast Wars stuff, they really do a great job in pulling off the transformations. And Kingdom Megatron, he literally transforms like how he transforms in the show. Like you can see like somewhat rotation there, and that is amazing. So, and the transformation is smooth and enjoyable, and yeah, and I feel like Kingdom Beast Wars Cheetor, like this figure, I feel like this figure he pulls off the Cheetah mode like way better than the Masterpiece does, because this one,
because I'm not.
You don't see like a lot of robot mode kibble on this Cheetah mode, except for the back. You can see the feet sticking out in the blue paint, but from the front, you don't see any other robot mode kibble. I mean, you can turn on the hands, but yeah, you don't see any other robot mode kibble. And the Masterpiece doesn't have like the Masterpiece version of Cheetor. It looks good, but there's too much robot mode kibble sticking out, and that's the whole point of the Beast Warmers. You don't get a lot of figures that look clean, but I feel like this figure is definitely a mini Masterpiece Cheetor for me anyway, because I never had a Cheetor in the past, and now I'm going to get a second one in the Cyberverse, because Cyberverse is giving us a deluxe class Cheetor soon. So that is going to be amazing and awesome. And the Cyberverse cartoon is going to bring in all the Dinobots, and they're going to combine to form Volcanicus.
Oh, okay.
Exciting.
Real quick, I found the listing or I think the last listing for the Kingdom figures. So for the core class line, we're getting a core class Soundwave, and there's another core class figure, Draco Dawn or something like that. So I guess another fossilizer.
Draco
and
Rex,
for the deluxes, we're getting Scorponok, a re-release of Wheeljack, Wingfinger, which is another fossilizer probably, Deluxe Tracks, Shadow Panther, Pipes,
Panther.
That's a lot of deluxes for third wave.
and Slammer, Waspinator, Voyagers. We got Rhinox, Tigertron, Leader Class, Galvatron, and that's it.
Ooh, I'm definitely excited for Slammer, because he's going to go well with my 6-gun. So, and he's going to have a robot mode finally. Yay!
He'll have a robot mode finally, yes. Oh, that is awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I'm so stoked about seeing the Kingdom, because I felt like when you had Earthrise come out on Netflix, it felt like it finally got into the right gear. Like the first, Siege was essentially let's introduce these characters to everybody once again, and then you got Earthrise, you already know who they are, and they're able to go more into the story and more into the character development. So I am extremely interested in seeing what's going to happen. How is it that you're going to have G1 figures, G1 and Beast Wars meet this time? Actually meet, not where they're just in stasis, where they're G1s in stasis. You're actually going to have, you got Optimus Primal's going to meet Optimus Prime, and Megatron.
Megatron and Galvatron and T-Rex Megatron interacting with one another.
Yeah.
Yes,
That'd be awesome. I could either way to see that right there. T-Rex Megatron with Siege Megatron and Earthrise Galvatron.
I love their scale.
Yeah. Wave 1, they gave a lot of love to the Beast Wars stuff because there were only 2 Autobots sold, which is Optimus Prime and Warpath, the core class Optimus Prime. Yeah, because we don't count the leader class Prime because that one is Earthrise Prime, so we forget about that.
Yeah,
and then Wave 2, they're giving more to the G1, but Beast Wars is only 2, Dinobot and Air Razor. So for Wave 2, we're going to get Core Class Megatron, Core Class Starscream. Of course, I'm going to get them because they're new molds. So I want to mess with them. And the transformation for Core Class Starscream is crazy. Literally crazy.
Prime versus Prime reviewed that figure, and he said that if they upscale that figure, do a little bit of re-engineering, that would have been the next new version of Starscream, better than the Earthrise one.
And I agreed with him on that. I even wrote that. I was like, yes, I agree.
This figure...
I felt that we were going back to Tom because that's like generations. I've got a generations, and that's just an upscale generations Starscream.
Yeah,
and I like it.
Yeah. I love this figure. Don't get me wrong. I love this Earthrise Starscream figure. It looks great. The G1 Starscream, and the Ultimate looks great, very clean, and you don't see any robot mode kibble except for the back, the feet there. But overall, this figure is still a great Starscream figure. But I think they might do an SS86 version for Starscream because this one, I don't feel it's there for the cartoon accuracy, but it still looks like a G1 Starscream. But I think the SS86 version will definitely look more like a G1 Starscream from the cartoon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because that's what I was saying about Cyclonus. By looking at him, and you take a look at Siege, you take a look at Earthrise. There's a lot of molding detail in them, and I'm not saying there's not a lot of molding detail going to Cyclonus, but compare Cyclonus to the other ones we've got from Earthrise and Siege. There's not a lot of molding detail. It's more close to the traditional
cartoon.
Accurate. And you got the same thing going with the Hot Rod. And I think, and I agree with you, I do think we'll get an 86 version of Starscream, and I think we'll get the one that he'll come with a cape and a
crown. Yeah,
I really
that would be crazy. It would be called Coronation Starscream.
Yeah, like I got my brother the Masterpiece one, and he loves it. I could only imagine if I could. He even said this. He's like, if I could had a smaller one, I could actually taken it to my office, in my chambers, because he's a judge. He's like in my chambers, and I could have had it sitting right there in my chambers, the Starscream, if he just happened to be only maybe 5 or 6 inches tall. And that's what I'm hoping to be able to surprise him with, is an 86 version.
Does he care if it transforms?
Yes, he is a he's like me. He is very much about it needs to be able to transform. And I don't dog anybody about getting the RED, because I've seen those, seen what people have off them, and I will be honest, I will be buying the RC from the Prime, because she looks magnificent. She might not transform, but she looks dead gum screen accurate, and
you need your Megatron. You need.
Megatron's not my favorite.
I am Megatron.
See, I'm one of the oddballs. Megatron is not one of my favorite Decepticons. I love Galvatron. I love when he showed up in the movie and
Earthrise.
Yeah, and then he shows up in Earthrise, and he's like, don't trust anyone. I'm like, that's perfect.
I'm going to say this: if Galvatron, when Galvatron shows up in Kingdom, if he ends up killing Starscream in that film or something like that, I'm going to laugh. He'd be like, you know what? I killed you once. I'm going to enjoy killing you the second time. Boom. I mean, if Galvatron kills Starscream right there, at least he won't get thrown out into space in the future.
That's true. I'm
gonna laugh if that happens. And Starscream doesn't even know who he is.
Now, like Wildfire saying in chat, and this is the thing that shocked me. is that they are going to have an RC, or they're talking. I've heard that she's going to be re-released for the Kingdom. But where I live, RC ended up being at the discount stores. And you see where people are like, I couldn't ever get RC from Earthrise. And I was like, I go to a place called Ollie's, and they had a crap load of them. And they were like $10, $15 figures. And I'm going, what happened? What caused the breakdown for RC Earthrise for people not being able to get their RC figures? But now you go to discount stores such as Ollie's or other places, and she's there.
Yeah.
Because
for Earthrise RC, I look at the robot mode and it looks so good. It's like cartoon accurate, and I don't see what's the problem here with Earthrise RC, because she looks good. She looks like G1 RC. The original Generations one, it looks okay, but the hips are too thick. Really too thick.
Yeah, I actually have both of them, and I actually enjoy the Earthrise RC. To me, she fits the part. Matter of fact, in scale wise, everything I kind of took her, and she's now in the shelf that goes with Springer and all the others. That's right there for the movie
series. Yeah.
She looks good. Matter of fact, I don't see the need to create in a Studio Series 86 for her. I think she's that such a good figure.
Alpha Prime. I don't think Snarl was cut from the film. He was in the film, like literally a small background character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, he was there for a brief moment when he opens up his mouth and fire comes out, and then it's the cutaway.
Yeah, and then you can see his robot mode in the ship, like in the Quintesson spaceship.
Okay. I'll have to go back.
You can see the tail sticking out. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I must have missed that one. I forgot all about that one. Baby Mahal has not seen that one in that movie, so we're going to do a movie day with her so she can finally get caught up on the 86. We're now making her into a Transformer fan because she's been getting a couple of them. She's now falling in love. She's like, have they always been this way? I was like, well, yes and no. You've always had a hit and miss when it came to Generations. You could find a diamond in the rough that would be that figure it transforms and is accurate in every way, shape, form, or fashion in your mind that it should be. But it always was a hit and miss because the next figure would not match up to it at all, and the quality would be messed up. I said, right now we're getting the best quality and the best figures. And it's like I said that's the reason why you got Tomikara logo on there. Where if you go back to the other ones, you don't really see their logo, but they make sure on this one that is there, and they're just knocking it out of the park every step of the way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
For me, when I collect Earthrise, I've been kind of upset about these exclusives because I'm literally missing Thundercracker and Skywarp, but I'm hoping maybe they could do an SS86 Skywarp and Thundercracker, because if they're going to make an SS86 Starscream, they're definitely going to make an Earth Mode Skywarp and Thundercracker from that. So I'll probably get those in place of my Earthrise Thundercracker and Skywarp. Because since I already have the cone heads, and I don't think they'll make the cone heads from the 1986 film. Yes, I know they appeared, but the cone heads from Earthrise, they look so good and enough to be 1986 figures. So if they do make the 1986 cone heads, then I don't know. They can really convince me to get 3 additional cone heads. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying real quick, but they're definitely if they do, they're definitely gonna. If there's a mold of Starscream, they're definitely gonna make Seekers, like what Prime vs. Prime said with the core class Starscream. They're definitely gonna make some more repaints of that. Same as the Bonley Movie Studio Series Starscream. They're definitely gonna make the Seekers out of that mold. There ain't if there's a Starscream mold, they're definitely gonna come out with that.
I think what we're also, and this is dealing with exclusives. I think what we faced with Earthrise is that we had the pandemic, and
Yeah.
with
And,
that,
I'm
it
and-
it made where, you know, going to have these figures made. I have a strong feeling that a lot of the figures that we would have gotten would have been mainstream, but they ended up being, you know, exclusives because they couldn't go back and pump out more of those figures from those areas, and I can understand that. But yeah,
and also county, since we also had the pandemic, we also had the scalpers that were scalping the figures also. Like, I really wanted those cone heads, but look what happened to them. Same as the Autobot Ironhide and Proud 2-pack.
yeah.
Yeah, the scalpers.
I'm literally, for the exclusives, the only ones I'm literally missing are the Autobot clones, Ratchet and Lifeline, and the Earthrise Runabout. And then I'm missing the 2 Seekers, Undercorrect and Skywarp. And then I'm missing like Netflix Bumblebee, Elite 1, and Netflix Soundwave. I'm only missing 10 figures from Earthrise, and that's it. So yeah, the only main deluxe is Runabout, and I still don't have him yet.
The only one I'm missing out of the Earthrise is been the Coneheads. Except for the one I got in today, which was Desert Storm, Desert Storm,
Sandstorm.
Excuse me.
Sandstorm. Tell us what happened to your Sandstorm when you got it.
I got it. The actual 2 blasters already had stress marks. Not even coming out of the package. No, I mean, they were already stress marked, and I had to cut them out so that they would not have any more stress marks on them. I was devastated when I saw it, and I was like, oh my God. But yeah, both of them stress marks right around the barrels on both sides. Same spot on both of them. Matter of fact, I can grab them real quick. Let me do that. I'll be right back.
All right.
Man, I mean, I can get the Autobot clones but I have to get them shipped from Taiwan.
The one that turns into like a spaceship and a race car or something like that. The Odyssey collection.
Yeah, the jet. Yeah, and the jet and the car. I can get them, but they have to come from Taiwan, so there's only one piece available, and no one's getting them. So I guess I have to get them from there. So
I'm just saying, I'm really tired of these exclusive because, like I always said, the exclusives are always the hardest ones to get. Like,
yeah. I mean, I didn't have a problem when I got the Autobot Alliance 2-pack and the 2 cone heads and thrust. So I never had a problem with those. It's just that I have a problem with the Autobot clones, the 2 Seekers, and Ratchet and Lifeline, and of course Runabout. So
full screen yourself when you can.
What now?
I said full screen yourself if you got him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Really.
And Ruben.
Oh, hey
Ruben.
Hey,
what up, Ruben? What up,
my
Ruben?
favorite.
Hey, what up, man? What up, man?
My favorite man is in the chat. Is in this live.
Favorite man.
I don't know how my best friend, I should say.
Your best friend.
your man crush. Your brony.
No.
No.
Get out.
So,
all right, here we go.
Get the camera. So
take one of them off.
Oh, that's Sandstorm.
Yeah. So let me see if I can.
Yeah, look at that.
Woo.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, you can see the white right there, clear as day.
All the way around.
On both of them?
On both of them, exact same spot. Exactly. All the way around.
Why am I getting a feeling that one was already used and someone just ripped the sticker off or put it in a new box? Why am I getting a gut feeling that one is used?
Well, I mean, nothing else. Transformation, everything for him has been awesome. I've had no other problems with him, and I thoroughly do enjoy him. I'm glad these 2 guys came in. But I'm like everybody else.
I need those.
I'm like everybody else. That should not be his weapon. that's like a gigantic blow dryer, and he can't hold it in his hand because it falls out of his hand. It can peg in here, but it'll, if you hold his arm up, it kind of, I'll show you. You try to put it in his hand, it's not tight at all. It'll wiggle out. But then you can plug it here on the side, and you can have it where it's like this. So he's got a, blow dryer. To be honest,
that's why he's going to blow dry his paint. I mean, hey, we all know Sunstreaker. I'm going to say it on here. We all know he doesn't like to fight. He cares about his paint, and he cares about staying nice and clean. He cares about his finish, and he uses that blow dryer to take care of his paint.
Just like Knockout.
Yep, just like Knockout.
So yeah, and since Spin Out and Cordon are based on Sunstreaker, they have to do the same thing.
And then the Core Class Optimus, I really do enjoy him a lot. So
Baby Optimus Prime.
It is. And for me, knowing that this is going to size really well with the arc that's coming out, I'm absolutely down for it.
I'm just saying this. If that arc set, how much did you get your Earthrise Scorpion? The Earthrise Scorpionock for? Right around $100. Yeah, if you got it.
But she's asleep, so I can say because it hasn't come in yet. I got it around 120.
I'm just saying
let me make it bigger. Look at that. That thing is beautiful, dude. Right? I think it's so beautiful.
Hey, I got a quick question. Does the mouth open?
Yeah. You guys see his? Have you not seen his review?
I like it.
Oh,
and there is a post inside the mouth. You can actually plug in an effects part to make him breathe fire.
You know what would have been cool?
Really?
Yeah.
You know what?
There is a post.
Oh wow!
Right there.
You know what would have been more cool?
I'm gonna have
instead of adding. I'm just saying, I would have loved for them, and I don't care what anyone says. I would have loved for them to sacrifice Wheelie for a fire breathing effect.
Yes.
Well, agree. Yeah, I agree. But hey, Wheelie's a nice touch. He fits well in my collection. So.
But the present part is he doesn't transform.
I actually don't mind Wheelie not transforming. So
I have the one that does.
Wheelie, so duh.
I have the one that does transform, and that's no great thing. I've got G1. My G1 looks better in its alt mode, where that Wheelie looks better in its robot mode. So I can just put it on my side.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say this. Wheelie was a confusing character in G1 for me. I didn't know if it was a boy or a girl. And later on in one of the episodes, I think Blur mentions that Wheelie's a girl. I was like, what the heck?
He's a boy.
Legit.
Little boy.
I'm confused.
He's a boy.
He's a he shit. We're in the 21st century. We don't. Gender doesn't matter.
Slingshot can actually remove.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hey, it's 2021. Wheelie identifies as a boy, not a girl.
There you go.
Yeah.
And also, it's 2021. I identify as a girl.
Look at Alpha Prime 88. Look at Alpha Prime. Look at Alpha Prime 88. He's so jealous right now.
Oh.
He's so jealous right now, Mal.
There you go, man.
Oh, look at that. He's so jealous right now.
Actually, there's nothing where I live. This is BS.
Welcome to 2077, where you can get upgrades of animal.
Ruben, do you have a Walmart? Do you have a Target? Do you have any of those stores like Walgreens or GameStop?
Look how big he is.
Yeah, look how big.
How big is it compared to the Megatron?
Okay, in Dino mode. Okay, let's see this. Okay, in Dino mode, Grimlock is taller. So.
Oh gosh! What the hell?
Whoa!
I'm good with that. I'm okay with that.
Grimlock looks like he wants to kiss Megatron.
Grimlock can make that Megatron his big.
Oh God! No! Hey, Otto! Full screen that! Otto!
Don't do it, boy. Don't do it.
It is a match made right there. But there was a match made somewhere in someone's I guarantee you there's probably fan art out there that has this already.
Me, Grimlock, wanna kiss you, Megatron. Yes.
Yes, Megatron. Hold on, man. The animated Megatron. Why?
Here is the Beaver's Grimlock. You can see how big he is.
Oh boy,
I missed that one out.
that Grimlock is big.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. I love that Grimlock.
I mean, that Grimlock is hard to find. It's really expensive, and I know why. It's not because of the figure. It's because of that paint. That paint is spot on.
If Hasbro, please, Hasbro, come on. If you hear this, make the other 3 Age of Extinction Dinobots that appeared in Age of Extinction. Please, come on. We need Slug, Scorn, and Strafe. Let's go.
Yes.
I'm gonna say this. I really would love a Scorn. I gotta say that Scorn is my favorite dinosaur. I mean, Spinosaurus, even though it has 2 extra spines. But I'm just saying, Scorn is awesome. I like Scorn, and I hope they do really.
Here, you can see here the Cyberverse Deluxe Class Grimlock.
Oh yeah.
And you can see
Forger
Class Grimlock, Power of the Primes.
I still need to get the other 2.
Nope. The Studio Series Grimlock wins over the Power of the Primes.
Yeah,
100%.
this one, this figure, this one.
Yeah, that's a winner.
This one.
Yeah.
This is not G1 anyway, so this is not G1, so we can stop the site.
I want to say this real quick. I like that they did that the Grimlock or the Studio Series Grimlock. The neck is not translucent like in the promo pictures. I'm glad it's painted.
Yeah, this is more towards the G1 toy. This one's more cartoon. So
yeah.
Yes, that's masterpiece right there.
That's
I'm just saying that. I bet.
That's the Grimlock.
Yeah, and Alpha Prime definitely agrees with me. Definitely the other 3 Beavers Dinos.
Yeah, I totally agree there too.
Yeah, and you can see how big. Look, compare with Hot Rod. Look at that. Look at this.
He's short.
Hot Rod is short. Man.
That's perfect size. I mean, if you take a look at the size comparison in the movie and the stuff, that's accurate.
Not too long ago, in 2007, Grimlock was the size of a.
I'm not gonna lie. This swoop, really good. It's a really good deluxe swoop. I like this one, but I would like to see how Studio Series 86 can do a new swoop figure.
I agree.
I really want to see a bigger swoop figure because I mean, yes, I like the way the Dinobots combine to form Volcanicus and Power of the Primes. That was really cool, and now they're carrying it over to the Cyberverse. So really cool to see that. And maybe this Grimlock has a combined mode that I don't even know of because Cyberverse is releasing a deluxe class slug. Hey, what's up, WFP Wildfire Productions?
How you doing, Wildfire?
How you doing?
I'm gonna say this. Oh, I was gonna say, the only time we ever got to see Volcanicus is in the Prime Wars trilogy, and I'm just saying, I can hardly wait to see Volcanicus in Cyberverse. And also, the crazy thing is that the other Dinobots are from alternate universes, so that's cool. Yeah, that's what the synopsis says. If you go back and look at the synopsis for the movies, that the Dinobots will come from, each one will be from a different universe. So I guess each one will be the Grimlock of their own universe, basically.
Yep. And they will speak in full sentences in their robot mode, then they will speak very dumb in Dino mode.
I think that's a cool way of doing it.
Yeah.
No.
Transform Grimlock right now.
But yeah, out of the figures that's coming out for the year 2021, starting with you, Lord Master Starscream, which is the one you're looking forward to the most?
Well, for Studio Series, I would have to say that Grimlock by looking at it. And for Kingdom, I would have to say that T-Rex Megatron because that figure looks awesome. I mean, I'm going to say this. I'm looking forward to all the other Kingdom figures, but T-Rex Megatron would be at the top of that list because, I mean, we hardly even got... The only times we ever got a transforming Beast Wars T-Rex Megatron was the Ultimate series or the Ultra Class one from back in the day, and the Masterpiece one, and now we're getting a newer version with the Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
and still to this. Oh, I was gonna say, and still to this day. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was telling you to go ahead.
Oh, I was trying to say, yeah, like I said, the T-Rex Megatron is definitely the one I'm really excited for, and still to this day, thank you for the pre-order and all that.
You're welcome, my man. You're welcome. What about you?
Go ahead.
For this year, do you already have the figure, or is there one that's coming out in the future that you're really looking forward to for 2021 from Studio and from Kingdom?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So from Kingdom, I'm excited for the Wave 2 figures and the future Wave 3 as well, because I would love to have a new Rhinox. I have the original generation's Rhinox. I need a new Rhinox. Literally need a new Rhinox. And yeah, definitely excited for Wave 2 and Wave 3 of Kingdom. For, like Dinobot, Eraser, Huffer, Inferno, and Ultra Magnus, and Ractonite, and the core class figures. I'm getting all of them. For Studio Series, I'm definitely excited for Bumblebee Movie Starscream. His engineering is crazy, and I really want to figure out how to transform him without the instructions. And Studio Series Dino. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That Studio Series Dino looks so good. Oh my gosh, he doesn't have any backpack. Literally no backpack.
Well, it's like I said about the Studio Series Starscream. I'm calling that the Rubik's Cube Transformer.
And I'm going to say this. Go ahead.
To be able to do it without using the instructions, I think would be it's going to be very interesting. What about you, Wildfire?
Wildfire, you're muted.
What?
Real quick, while he gets that, I wanted to say I forgot. I don't know how I forgot this one was coming out, but I'm also looking forward to the Dinobot figure because, like, for the Decepticon, Starscream is my favorite character, and for the Beast Wars line, I like Dinobot. Even though it has some issues, I kind of but still, I'm really excited for the figure because that's going to be the best Dinobot that I could get close to, since I can't afford the Masterpiece one. Go ahead.
Yeah. Also, one more figure that I would love to get is the B127 from Studio Series, because I definitely want to get that figure. Still undeciding on the buzzworthy little Bumblebee figure because, I don't know, still undeciding about it.
What about
since a lot of reviewers have it, you know what? I'll get it. I don't care. I'll just get it.
Yeah.
Just for the fun of it.
What about you, Ruben?
Yeah.
Oh man, I want to get all the Studio Series figure from the '86, even from the original Studio Series, even from the Kingdom. But I know I'm gonna miss out everything.
I don't know.
You can get them online. You order them from Big Bad Toy Store.
I don't have cash.
Oh man.
His boss was I won't say it on here, but his boss was a jackass to him, so he had to quit his job.
Yeah. To me and my sister, and so we both GTFO and we're done.
No.
I forgot, if you don't mind me asking, what happened again? If you don't mind me asking, I forgot what happened between. You don't have to go in detail. I'm just asking.
I know. Long story short, he pisses both of us off, and we had no choice but to leave, and that's it.
Yeah,
it happens. I can understand.
I know it's like normal to resign or quit or get fired, but after we both get experience, we couldn't, like, nope, we're done. We're out of here.
Look at that Grimlock.
That's Vidania. Nice. Oh man, I need that boy.
Now, see, for me, that Grimlock is the one that I'm looking for. That's the figure I want the most of 2021.
Bring in that. Oh God, that Age of Extinction Tower is nice.
He's a jumbo boy.
Yeah, it's night and day compared to that one there. Definitely.
Yeah. This one destroys this.
Oh yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Otto. Oh, go ahead.
The ones I'm actually looking forward to for 2021 is that Grimlock, and I've already gotten the 2 Beast War characters that I wanted the most, which other than Waspinator.
Motorboat.
Yeah, Waspinator and Nikki's motorboat. But these guys here, the size, the way they look, this is like perfect in my eyes. To me, it's like scale wise, these guys are perfect. They look awesome. Very, very happy.
And look at Wheelie.
And there's
on top of Grimlock.
Real quick, Otto. I could see you gonna review the Kingdom Black Arachnia, but the opening of your video is you motorboating, and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna lie.
You're gonna be like, you're gonna be like this the figure right here. You're gonna be like, then you're gonna look into the camera like,
it's gonna happen.
That's gonna be. That'd be a funny.
It happens. So.
I mean, she is the first Transformer with the biggest boobs in the world. It was like, whoa. We want to make sure y'all know she's a female. Out of all the Dinobot, out of all the Beast Wars, let's make sure we all know that this is the female. There'd be no question about it. She is a
Real
double
quick,
and then she turns into a Black Widow, which fits. So
what would you like to get in bed with a Black Widow?
I've been bit by a Black Widow. They're not fun. No, I will. Now that's one of Nikki's favorite characters. That and also Scorponok. And so, but yeah, she's extremely excited that that we're getting her, and there were all there's the Scorponok. And seeing Scorponok as a city bot, in the Earthrise, it was extremely nice to see. I was curious how they were going to pull that off, and I'm glad they did. They did a really good job. Firebite, for some reason, we cannot hear you. Can you take yourself off of mute?
He's texting in chat.
Oh, is he?
Not private chat, but.
Oh. For some reason, it won't let me talk. Huh.
You can try to restart your device, and then you turn on the device again, and then join back in. So
restart your device.
Yeah, because last time it did it with my camera, so I had to restart my laptop and then had to join StreamYard again to turn on the video. So, yeah.
The one thing I've noticed.
One more figure that I'm excited for is Cyclonus. I'm still looking for some Cyclonus. I want that. I want that figure right now. Want that.
Is a really good one.
The only Cyclonus figure I have is the dreaded robots in disguise Legion class Cyclonus.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
I want to review it, but I'm still undeciding on whether I want to review it or not.
This guy right here, which I'm very surprised by, is that they actually have these guys. They have more screws in them than they do pegs, and I was very surprised by that. I like that a lot, actually. Even for the back of the head has a screw, so if you want to, change some things around, if you want to, and the shoulders. Only pegs here and the hips.
Testing. Could anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. There we go. Okay.
Real quick, I want to say this. I know one of the Kingdom figures I know Otto is looking forward to is that Kingdom Huffer.
I am. Absolutely.
And you can put the Earthrise Optimus Prime trailer on him.
I know.
Like
finally.
G1.
Yes. Now that absolutely.
And we're getting a pipes repaint also.
I'll get it. I don't have to have pipes, but I'll get pipes. But I definitely want the Huffer, and definitely seeing that Huffer can actually pull the trailer. For me, I probably will leave Huffer in, or I'll buy 2 Huffers and leave one Huffer in as truck mode so that the trailer is connected to it with Optimus Prime, not in robot mode. But definitely going to get that so I can hook up the trailer. But so Wildfire,
how about you?
Which ones are you
looking
for the most? Wildfire.
Could you say that again?
Which out of the 20 for this year for 2021, which figures out of the Generations and the Studio Series are you looking forward to the most?
I'm really excited for I'm trying to get Runabout because I have Runabout, and I'm really huge fans of the Battle Chargers, and I'm really excited for Tracks because I believe I used to have Reveal the Shield's Tracks, and I lost them, and I'm really want a replacement, as well as Black Arachnia.
Oh yeah,
Because since I'm just like trying to get all the Beast Wars characters, since I haven't watched Beast Wars yet, but I'm like trying to get all the figures so that way I could like hype up my excitement for like the Beast Wars community.
well, you can watch Beast Wars free right now on Tubi, and you can actually see all 3 seasons on Tubi for free right now, if you want to, or if you want to own the DVDs, which I'm getting for my wife to replace her VHSs, is on Amazon now. They're around $10 for the first season that they've released again.
As well as I'm really excited for like all the like Studio Series figures for the 86.
Yeah.
And I might get that Studio Series Bumblebee, the Cybertronian one. I really like Cloth Jumper and Bumblebee as well, and as well as that new battle mask that he comes with. It's really awesome. And now like you could actually recreate that Bumblebee versus Blitzwing scene.
Oh yes.
I can't remember.
All right.
It was something I want to
put these up so I don't break them. So y'all keep talking. I'll be right back.
To be honest, I like real quick in Earthrise, I like how they reference Beast Wars with the Nemesis, and here's what I mean by that. I like in the last episode, I think it's season 3 of Beast Wars, titled Nemesis. When Beast Wars Megatron takes over the Nemesis, he uses the tractor beam to try to get the Ark out of the volcano and destroy it. And to be honest, I don't remember in G1 the Nemesis using a tractor beam. All I can remember is them using boarding chutes to get on board the Ark. And I like in Earthrise they use the tractor beam to ram the Ark because they don't have thrusters available, so they use their tractor beam. So that was nice. They brought that back.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's a nice nod right there. And also seeing Dinobot discover the Ark in a crater.
Yeah. Yeah.
And man, I'm excited for Kingdom, and I'm hoping. I really want the same actors like Scott McNeil as Dinobot and the actor that plays Megatron, T-Rex Megatron.
I want Gary Chalmers as Optimus Primal.
Yes, I really want those guys to come back. But if they don't get any of those actors back, the actor I could see playing Optimus Primal, unfortunately, would have to be, I think, the Power of the Prime's Optimus Primal. But I'm hoping
Hellboy?
not.
You mean Hellboy?
Oh, that's who it was. Nice.
Yeah, Hellboy.
The guy that played in Pacific Rim.
Yep, that guy.
Oh, nice. Nice. I have to look that up. But if he doesn't come back,
he actually did a decent voice for Optimus Primal. He did a great job.
Yeah, but I really want to see the actors. Like for an example, Beast Wars Megatron. I don't think anyone can say yes as the actor that actually plays. Yeah, like unless someone is a really good, talented voice actor that can pull that off. I'm just saying.
My buddy Prime Bricks can do it, so
might have to get him a role since you know the actor that plays Prowl, which is awesome, by the way. I like that you got to interview the actor that plays Prowl in Siege. That was awesome.
Yeah, I can't believe I actually did that. So,
man, that's awesome, man. And I'm really excited for Kingdom and man. And to be honest, I have to say this. I am pretty curious on Dinobot's role in the series, and here's what I mean. Because he might be a Predacon, I don't know, and here's what I mean by that. The box art has him labeled as a Predacon, but if you look at all the box art, all the Predacons and all that are behind. The Nemesis is right behind them, and for the Maximals, the Ark is behind them. But if you look at Air Razor's box, the Nemesis is right behind her, as if she would have been a Predacon. That's why I don't want to trust the box art, because, like, for an example, Thrust and the Coneheads, they're labeled as Decepticons. They're not Decepticons. They're mercenaries. Like Air Razor, she doesn't have the Ark behind her as the Decepticon Nemesis. Is she a Predacon? Even though she's a Maximal, I don't know. Same as Dinobot. His box he's labeled as a Predacon. So I'm hoping that Dinobot. If Dinobot is a Predacon in this series, I hope he becomes a Maximal because of honor.
Studio Series are planning to bring Sideways and Hatchet in. So yay!
Oh, nice.
And Sideways, yay! And then we're gonna get Autobot Breakaway from the games.
No, I'm just saying. I really want a re-release of Crankcase. We already got Crowbar. The Crowbar repaint that did not do it. No, that's not Crankcase. That
wasn't Crankcase. I had to pass on the figure, and I had to pass on Dark Moon Ratchet as well because I prefer the 2007 paint job. So. I prefer those colors.
So I'm hoping Hatchet will be a totally new mold, because we all know he's a dog with dreadlocks. That was. I'm gonna say this.
True.
If you want, I'm gonna say this. If any of you like Predator, if you want Transformers versions of the Predator, get the dreads. They look so much like the Predator. They are the Predator.
They are.
Like get Berserker as well. Yeah, get Berserker as well.
Yeah,
Berserker is an awesome figure.
For an example, the last Predator movie they came out with, they had the Predator dogs and they had dreadlocks. Same as Hatchet. He's a Predator-looking dog with dreadlocks. So there you go. If you want Transformers Predator figures, there you go. And they also turn into Chevy Suburbans. There you go. There's your Transformers Predators.
Which them transforming in those are horrible, but I do enjoy the alt mode. Warpath. Now that is what I'm waiting for right there. That's what I want.
Bang, pile, kablam.
Kablam, kapow, kazowie. I have him in tank mode. So
there's tank mode right there.
And you can actually, if you want to be for the fun of it, you can actually leave the
setup that he did in G1. Yes, I love it.
His head is popping out of the hatch. His head pilots the tank, so he's just looking out of the hatch. Hey, what's going on out there? Oh, shoot, I'm getting shot at. Click. Boom. Yeah, he could hide in the hatch. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's
cool.
an awesome figure.
I love it. Best Warpath figure I've ever had. I only have 2 Warpaths, this one and the Combiner Wars version.
I have all the Warpaths that's come out from G1 all the way up. Haven't got this one.
Oh, wait.
Yet. I get this one.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I have G1 Warpath as well, so yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever get the Universe Classics one?
Yes.
I really don't like that.
It's not a good figure. Good. I do have it.
Good. It looks good. It looks awesome, but oh no, this one way better.
Oh yeah.
And I don't see why people are complaining about this figure. Come on, I mean seriously, this is the more definitive Warpath.
The only
thing is that
the Classics Warpath is
the only thing I complain about it is I wish it was all that burgundy plastic painted white.
Real quick,
it'd be a white plastic painted burgundy, but as like a apples and oranges is not a big thing.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, what did you do there, Wild Troy? That's awesome.
He put a Decepticon symbol on Earthrise Prime. Dang it.
Yeah, I tried turning him into a Nemesis Prime. I painted the arms right here black, as well as this. black and
That looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you
Nice.
used the Netflix version, I think.
Yeah.
I think you used the Netflix version.
Yeah, it looks like the. Real quick, I want to ask: out of all the Kingdom figures that came out, which ones do you think is going to be in the series to you personally? Because I mean, for an example, in Earthrise, we did not get Sunstreaker, Airwave, and Snapdragon or any
I
of the.
think we'll. I think we'll only. I think for me, I think we'll get all the Beast Wars characters, all the Beast Wars. I think we'll have a rendering of them all together, and I think the
Yes.
only ones Earthrise that we'll get was whatever's on the Ark and what's on the Nemesis.
So, like we may. So
I
we're
don't
not
think
getting
we'll
a
get-
Warpath.
I don't think we'll get a Warpath. I think that's more for G1 fans. Is the reason
How
why they're
about
bringing that out.
how about fossilizers? Do you think the fossilizers will appear, or is that more of a gimmick to you personally?
I
would
think
like.
it'd be more like a gimmick, like a fun toy to mess
Yeah.
with. So it's
Kind of
for
like the Battle Masters.
I foresee that actually being something that we would see later on in the kids line, that you would see later on Transformers and Fossilizers. They come out with a Beast Wars cartoon again and they say, okay, hey, we're going to fossilize and you'll have them show up there. I don't think we'll see them. If we do, I'll be surprised. I'll be happy to because I think they look badass. A lot of them. Especially, I'd love to see how that would transform and seeing something like this bones and stuff like that running at you, going, "Holy crap! What the frig am I going to do?" But
like Ghost Rider, just set
like
him on fire. There you go. You got well a Ghost Rider dinosaur.
But I do think that Beast Wars. I think we'll get. This is the ultimate hurrah for Beast War fans and for the ones that are fans that actually are making these figures. They really, really wanted that Beast Wars movie, and it got knocked down due to the fact there was not enough people that knew who the characters were, and there was no backers. Even though you had Allspark.
They're still planning for the live action Beast Wars film. It's not canceled yet.
But that's going to be 2023, 2024 is what they're looking at, and the reason why they're doing that is that actually working in the industry, I know when you see that that's coming as a future project, working in the industry, I know exactly what they're doing. They're introducing it here right now, something that's on Netflix, to get people back familiar with the characters.
Yes.
What I foresee happening after these two movies that we get for Cyberverse, I honestly think we'll get another Beast Wars cartoon. And the reason why is they've got to get the kids interested into the Beast Wars so that there will be the people that put money towards the projects. Even though Hasbro owns Allspark, they still have to get backers. And that's the whole reason why it fell apart the first time, was that nobody knew who the characters were. The backing wasn't there. And what was there was the backing for the Bayverse, the last installment for the Bay Wars Transformers, and for the second Bumblebee movie, because that was a sure thing to go to. So Hasbro's going to have to move us towards the Beast Wars, but it's going to have to move it also towards the kids line to get us Beast Wars kids line so that we can get the ball rolling down the field so we can finally get a good Beast Wars. I feel.
I'm going to say this. I think the Beast Wars movie might happen, and I think kids are going to actually like the Beast Wars stuff. And here's what I mean. I mean, kids nowadays, they like Jurassic Park and all that stuff. And I mean, heck, even if kids can't watch the live action movies, they got a cartoon series called Camp Cretaceous. And recently I got done watching season 2. But I mean, that's what I've been saying. Like, we're introducing Beast Wars to a new age of people that probably never heard of Beast Wars, and they'll be like, Beast Wars, what is that? And they'll go back and look at it and be like, oh shoot, I wonder what that would look like in a. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Jay's absolutely right. He is absolutely right. I mean, they are flying off. I mean, they are a hot commodity because you've had you only had the 2010. They didn't do anything for 2015. They didn't do anything for 2020. For the 20 year or the 15 year, they did the 10 year. Nothing for the 15. Nothing for the 20. Now they're coming out with the 25th. So you're now looking at a whole decade, almost close to 2 decades has gone by that we've not had anything with Beast Wars. And there is a hungry audience out there wanting this.
I'm going to say this real quick.
Jay said his son loves his Kingdom Megatron and loves Jurassic World.
Yeah, see?
My
And-
son loves my
Yeah,
Kingdom
we got-
Megatron.
Yeah,
See, exactly. That's what I said right there.
Mhm.
Kids love Jurassic Park. His kid loves it. That's what I'm trying to say. Made my point there. And real quick, I'm going to say this. And I think back Earth Siege and Earthrise, they cost like deluxes. They cost $19, which is $20 here in the U.S. And we got an increase in price for $22 for the deluxes. And here's what I think: like people know that people are going to buy these Beast Wars characters because back then, excuse my language, the figures were shitty. Like for example, the Megatron was hardly accurate. The Black Arachnia was crappy, and the Tarantulas and the whole 9 yards. That line, it was good for what it was. Those are nice old figures, but they weren't exactly screen accurate. And now we're getting.
Did Beast Wars
Go ahead.
ever release an original Scorponok figure?
And real quick,
Yeah, what now? Wait, what was that, JJ? The Beast Wars have what now?
Did Beast Wars release a Scorponok figure?
yeah,
Yes, they did.
and
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. And it
yeah,
looks
and
bad.
like I said, people are going to be wanting those figures because they want updated versions. They want to get rid of their old figure. And like, look at that Black Arachnia. It looks better than the old one. I wish I had pictures of some of those old figures and I could compare them, like the Rat Trap and all that. People want these updated versions. Look at what they look like.
Well,
They're going to fly off the shelf. They're going to be hard to come by. They're going to get scalped. That Megatron's probably going to go for $200 because
Well,
that is a nice Megatron compared to the Ultra Class and the Masterpiece, because no one's going to afford the Masterpiece. This is why that's why we probably got a price increase, because people know that it'll make money and they will fly off the shelf.
The
Go
reason why
ahead.
we got a price increase is also because plastic and everything was going up, and the cost of the stuff for them with the engineering and stuff that we were getting, it was inevitable. It's what I used to say on another channel. I kept saying that Hasbro is going to have the $5 sweet spot, and that's exactly what Hasbro did. They came in, everybody was thinking that we were going to be jacked up to $10, because like with Godbot and what he deals with, living in another country, that's essentially how much they go for theirs are almost $10 more than what we pay here in the U.S. And I was like, Hasbro will know in the U.S. they're only going to be able to jack the price up for $5. It's going to be that $5 sweet spot. They know that if they go higher than $5, people will just not buy it. If they go lower than $5 to like $2 or $3 for a deluxe, that's the only way they're going to actually break even for themselves for the engineering they're giving us. We're getting all new figures and all new stuff for the first time. We're not getting like reused. You're not getting hand-me-downs from other lines. This is
Except Kingdom has the Kingdom is re-releasing RC, Wheeljack, and Voyager class Starship.
And Optimus Prime.
Yeah, the Kingdom is re-releasing those 4 figures. So,
well, yeah. I guess that's for the people that did not get a chance, never got them because of COVID and all that. Because I mean, if people are saying, "Oh, I could not find the RC. Oh, Wheeljack was hard to come by. Same with Optimus Prime." There you go.
Well, it's the reason why they're re-releasing Devastator. I mean, Devastator, when it came out during the Combiner Wars, a lot of them were all jacked up and scalpers got them, and now a lot of people got them, and you ended up having a Transformer that was only supposed to be $150 that was being jacked up to $400, $600, $700. So Hasbro is actually releasing the Devastator figure on Hasbro Pulse under the Kingdom line, which I was very surprised by. So you can actually right now pre-order the Devastator figure, which you could actually pre-order on Amazon or Hasbro Pulse, which will be the Devastator that came out during the Combiner Wars, but it'll be giving us a new generation, a new people to be able to get the same figure that got scalped. I'm glad Hasbro's doing that. I think that was really tasteful that they did that. I thought that was awesome. Because they didn't have
and real quick, like going back to that question, like people, like I said, kids like Jurassic Park and they like dinosaurs and all that stuff. When I grew up, I liked dinosaurs and all that stuff. I never even heard of Transformers. And like kids that like Transformers and Jurassic Park at the same time, they're gonna love a transforming T-Rex, like an actual T-Rex that looks like a T-Rex, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm sure they would like some animals instead of cars and
Well, I mean,
trucks.
that's the cool thing that I'm interested in seeing what they're going to do with the crossover line. I mean, where we got the Gigawatt.
That's what I wanted all this time. Like, I always wanted a Transformer that could turn into a DeLorean back in the day. And now look, dream came true. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And then, yeah, well.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that too. It was a game. It wasn't exclusive. You're right, because they were all Voyager sizes.
Yeah. And
Combiner Wars Devastator was a GameStop exclusive. What? Wow.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Really?
And
I'm gonna,
because that was why it was a Voyager class. Because all the figures were Voyager classes.
I'm gonna look up the price. I'm gonna look up the prices. I was gonna say I'm gonna look up. Go ahead.
What would happen? What would happen if Studio Series could make a potential SS86 Devastator?
I would be down.
That's what happened.
Just like I did with the Studio Series Devastator. I was down for it. Got all of it. Matter of fact, got my wife Skipjack because she was like, "Wait a second, in the movie, that's supposed to be all yellow." So I got Nick and my wife Skipjack so that we had the Devastator Studio Series that's screen accurate. And yes, I'm going to buy the upgrade kit because even though the figure doesn't look bad, I know a lot of people are kind of dogging it because it would look bad. But
I'm still waiting for the DNA Design to release that kit because it's not out yet.
Not yet.
Nope.
And
so once it's out, I want to buy it because I want to make my Devastator look way, way better.
Yeah.
Look how ridiculous this is.
I hope I get his balls.
I do too, man. I really do. That's what I said. The same thing.
The enemies.
I do.
The enemy scrotum.
That's my favorite line right there.
I wanted to be die-cast also, so they could be.
Oh, you want to?
Chrome.
You want some? You want? Okay, you want cold? You want some cold balls?
Oh, you were gonna show off something. I'm sorry. Thought you were.
Oh, what? You want me to show?
What were you? You had your phone up for a second. I was gonna let you show.
Oh. Let me. Right, I'll have to go back and. I'll have to go back and find the photo. That was my favorite line.
Yeah, I prefer Devastator standing upright. Him standing on all fours now. No, not working. He looks better standing upright for me. And when you spread out his legs, he looks way better. It captures his bulkiness.
Yeah.
Really good, really well.
The upgrade kit is definitely going to look nice on that Devastator, especially with the balls. I am directly below the enemy scrotum. That's funny. And you hear the clink, 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 clink. And I'm going to say this. I think it's funny. One of them has a hook on it. That's funny right there. And if I'm not mistaken, those balls are actually used for cranes and stuff. They're called overhaul balls in real life. Yeah, they're made to make sure the ropes don't go crazy and start messing up.
I agree. He does look more menacing in his upright position. He really does. His gorilla mode, that's what I call his gorilla mode right now. That's what we got. Him on
gorilla mode. Gorilla mode.
No, it's his gorilla mode right now.
Hey, he crawls like a gorilla.
So, but if you had told me, 5-6 years ago, or even 10 years ago, that we were going to get an actual Studio Series Devastator that were going to be, Voyagers, Leader Class, and Deluxes, I would have been like, there's no way. Financially and articulation, they're not there. And then they come out with the Studio Series, and I started buying the Studio Series, and I was like, telling people, I was like, the Studio Series Transformers are a heck of a lot better than what we're getting from Generations and what we're getting from anything.
The original movie toy lines, yeah.
Yeah, calls by far.
Hey,
what's that?
Do you guys want to see my custom RC?
Yes. Put it up and I'll make your screen bigger.
Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go because I'm getting a bit hungry. My stomach is growling, so I gotta go eat my lunch. But yeah,
Hanging
thank
out.
you, Autocorrect Primer, for letting me join in the live. It was fun. Showing off the Grimlocks I got and
Oh,
the Beast War stuff, and talking about what figures I'm really excited for in the future. So, yeah, all right. Yeah, all
Appreciate
right.
it.
So,
Thank you.
all right. All right, man. So, and
And tell them where they can find you. Go ahead and put all that out. So
yeah, if for new viewers out there, you can find me on my YouTube channel, obviously, JJ Prime Reviews, and you can search Twitter on Twitter, JJ Prime Reviews, Instagram, you can search JJ Prime Reviews. I'm all there. I do have a Facebook page, but I don't really use it that much. So yeah, I normally use Instagram and Twitter to post my things there. So do follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and you may subscribe to my channel at JJ Prime Reviews. And yeah, so that's where you can find me. So, because I do amazing Transformers reviews, I do put a lot of work into them, and including stop motions as well. So, all right.
absolutely. Well, thank you, man. You have a good one.
All
Take it
right.
easy.
So I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna eat.
Don't blame you. Don't blame you.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Have a
Peace
good one.
out. Peace out, everyone. Stay safe and God bless.
You too, man.
Is there any other?
Again.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Show your RC again. I wanted him to be because he was having to run real quick. So show your RC again, Wildfire. Oh shoot!
Oh,
Bigger. I hit the wrong button. Oh, got more of the generations. Look, I like that.
I like that. All she really needs is that upgrade kit, in my opinion. That
looks good. That looks really good.
I really would like to get that upgrade kit. If I could buy another RC, I'm going to take that backpack off and give her that upgrade kit.
Nice. You're paying.
Oh yeah, that
translucent gun. Awesome. I like that. Very, very nice. That looks really good, man. Really good.
I'm going to say this. I enjoy a lot of the customs that Ruben does, especially like for an example with the Ironworks and the 6-gun. Those customs look awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just saying it takes a lot of talent to do stuff like that.
A lot of time too for y'all to do that because I try to do it and I am an artist, but I am not a painter. My wife is. I am not. I utterly suck, so I don't do customs anymore because I absolutely suck at it and I don't have the patience for it. So anyone that can, I always say you get my automatic respect because that is absolutely a difficult thing to do, but it is something when I get to see what y'all do with them, I'm always amazed. Always amazed.
Yeah. Hey, Otto, in your opinion, now that you got that gigawatt figure, how does it feel to finally have a DeLorean that actually transforms, or a Transformers Back to the Future crossover? In your opinion,
for me,
even though you won't,
even though I won't,
yeah.
It's the same thing with Ecto 1. You know, when Hasbro came out a couple years back and they had the Star Wars and they transformed into Anakin and Obi-Wan, I hated it. Absolutely hated it. But
yeah,
Nikki got me. What's that?
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, a lot of the Star Wars Transformers crossover figures did not look that good. But the only one I really want to get is the Darth Vader Death Star. But anyways, go ahead.
So Nikki got me the Ecto 1, Ectotron, and I was kind of reluctant, but I looked at it, I was like, you know, it's a very nice Ecto 1 looking vehicle. And I did take that one out and I transformed it and loved it. The Slimer was perfect. Everything was perfect. Well, Nikki is a very big Back to the Future fan. And I actually found her the Blu-ray Back to the Future disc set on Amazon. So I ordered that for her. And then this is what came in for her also. I am extremely excited about him. Even though he is a big retool of Sideswipe. Sideswipe's an
Oh.
awesome figure.
I'm gonna put this everyone out for everyone. Tell everyone how that figure came in, and plus
my
you
God.
bought those two on Amazon. They need to know, and the damaged boxes. I
Oh,
want.
yeah. Like my box right here, because I got to get going to Bay Mahal. Oh.
Yeah, that way everyone
Yeah.
can see.
The crazy thing is that I ordered this one for me and Baby Mahal, and Nikki already threw away. I told her not to throw away the package because I was going to show Baby Mahal the package, but she's already thrown it away, so I have to go get it. But it was in one of those flimsy plastic bags, and it was from Walmart. So these actually came from Walmart, sold on Amazon, shipped by Walmart, and they were in a plastic bag, a baggie together, and they're all beat all the heck. It's just sad, very sad. And even though the box is beat up this bad, Nikki was like, I still want to keep it in the box. She says, I might take it out of the box when we move to the new house as we're setting things up. But she's like, for now, I want it to stay in there. Because it has this really cool artwork and stuff on the back is the reason why she was like, I want to keep it because it has this nice bio.
And real quick if anyone is wondering, go ahead.
2020. It's like I told her. I said just like everything else in 2020 was shit. We're gonna get a shitty box from 2020. So
I like the box.
Everything else. Well, the bet damage. Everything else that's coming out during 2020 has been awesome. But then all of a sudden, you got everything else that happened in 2020.
I'm gonna say that.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. If anyone is wondering, yes, you can get on Amazon and look at the Gigawatt figure. But if I were you, look at the reviews. People are having the same.
What I did not do. Yeah, that's what I did not do is look at the reviews when I ordered these. You're absolutely right.
And I'm gonna for anyone that's interested and that doesn't feel like looking, I'll show you guys. But yeah, if you scroll all the way down and look.
Go ahead. Keep on going. You got it pulled up so I can make you bigger.
Oh, okay. No, I'll let you know. But yeah, the boxes are beat up to heck. Like you can, and I'm serious. I'm going to show you guys this. Give me a minute. Let me type this in. Oh, wrong.
I wouldn't like
Back to the Future Gigawatt.
Was that Wildfire?
I wouldn't want to interrupt, but I gotta go.
Oh, okay, man. All right. Tell people where they can find you and everything so they can see your stuff.
You can find me on Instagram. Same thing, Wildfire Productions, and on Discord as well. And this channel is basically everything is Wildfire Productions, except for my Discord is WFC. Stores for Wildfire Production. Yeah, and that's basically all where you can find me at.
All right, man. Thank you. Thank you for hanging.
And also for the new subscribers, please subscribe to. I'll help them out.
Say that again. You broke up on that one.
And let this community grow.
Yeah. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
Okay, I got it. Let me get all my cables out of the way. Give me a minute. Let me get out of. Okay. All right, real quick, and here's the freaking cables. I hate this. Okay, let me okay, there we go. All right, here's the list on Amazon, and if you scroll all the way down to see the reviews, let me see here. All right, here, like, look at this. Look at that guy's box right there, and look at that guy's box right there, and let me see here. If I could, yeah, like that. Look at that. Look how dented that is. See? And right there, look at that.
And it's like I said, I got mine. I got them for her and I for around $40. So overall.
Oh yeah, and look at that. Look how trash that one is.
Yeah.
See, yeah, and look at this one right here. Look how taped that one is. Completely wrapped in tape. And look at that. Look how that guy rated it. 1 star. Look at that. Completely wrapped in tape. You can clearly tell. Like, what the heck? And that is, And I'm just saying, I hope my figure doesn't come in like that because I like I actually care for the box.
See, I think it's because, and the figure's been going for like $60 more dollars. I got this one around $40 something dollars. And I'm thinking that that's probably what it was that this was a damaged shipment, a damaged box that Walmart had, and they knew they weren't going to sell it in their store, and they couldn't return it back to Hasbro because it already probably passed the time that they could turn things back in, and then turn around and had these here.
Real quick, I'm gonna say this: if you're gonna sell me a figure with a damaged box like that, you might as well sell it to me for $20. End of discussion. I'm not arguing with you, and I hope I got my $46 worth. But anyways, go ahead.
How you doing, TFN Geek?
TFN?
Hello.
Hello.
Hola. Are you there? Hola. Hola, TFN Geek.
He must have stepped away for a moment.
Yeah. But anyways, like I was saying, that, and plus you're saying that the figure came in a bag that, this is a bad example, but came in a flimsy bag, kind of like this ain't a bag, obviously, but like that, and it's getting all
beat up, and
that. Like, what the heck? Come on now.
And crammed in my mailbox. I mean, it was crammed in the mailbox. So I was like, wow.
Oh,
I was like,
bull crap.
That's just
nice.
What the? So,
and that shows how much, like, I don't. Oh, okay. I guess audio problem, but. And people should have respect for our packages. Like, that's totally disrespect right there. And I'm going to say this. Like, yes, you got collectors that don't. There's some collectors that don't care about the boxes, but there's a lot of collectors that really care about their boxes. Like me, I don't throw away the boxes. And plus, like, I'm just saying.
How many boxes I threw away today?
And I'm going to say this. And for Amazon or anyone that's listening, I'm going to say this: if you keep damaging the boxes like that, like what I just showed, and yes, I just ratted you guys out on live. I'm going to say this: if you guys keep that up, you're probably going to lose some customers because of that. They're going to take their business elsewhere, like maybe Big Bad Toy Store, where they will get a Gigawatt figure in the box, wrapped nicely in bubble wrap, in a nice non-damaged box.
Oh yeah, everything I get from Big Bad Toy Store has been excellently.
So Amazon, you better step up your game. You're about to lose customers, especially me. But don't get me wrong, I still like a lot of the stuff I get from you guys. But I'm just saying, I already ordered packages from you that are the boxes were dented. Especially real quick, my Studio Series Voyager class Brawl. Go ahead.
Jay was saying that those are the resellers selling them as they got them from Walmart. Interesting. Okay.
What? So,
all right.
Real quick, correct me if I'm wrong, man. The Gigawatt, those are just resellers?
Probably.
What the frick? You should have put that in the description.
Well, then they probably knew they wouldn't sell.
That's right, they shouldn't.
But then
I'm just saying, if you're gonna, you should have sold it to me for $20. I would have bought like maybe 20 of them with that much from you. I don't know.
I'm glad that the stuff that I got from Amazon, the stuff that I got in for Lore Master Starscream, and some of the stuff that I got in for myself, I'm glad I did not slap a sticker on the brown box and ship it out like that. It was actually in another box in a box. So I was happy that they did that. I've seen where people have had the label stamped right onto the box itself.
Real quick, TFN Geek says he's having internet trouble.
That's all right. I'm getting ready to end this one anyway, so I can keep up with the minutes. Says I use this also for a community for all of us. As we're going out, Lord Master Starscream, tell where they can find you.
Well, you can find me here on YouTube at Lord Master Starscream. Same for Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and Discord, and and Stereo. And I think that's about it.
And you Ruben, Where can they find
I'm
you?
on my main channel, my gaming channel. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for all our videos. Please do that, by the way. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Steam, Discord, Twitch, Origin, Stereo, also on TikTok. I don't post it much, but I will do it, even though I'm not lazy. And also, if you want to donate much money on my PayPal, DM me on any social media, it doesn't matter how much, because I'm trying to reach one of the goals for getting one of the Lego sets that I need to get.
Very nice.
And
If you want to donate, if you want.
And real quick, I also forgot to say, if you guys want to come on Fridays, I'm going to be doing live streams on Fridays where Otto and Ruben will join also. And by the way, like I said, I won't go into detail, but just be respectful when you come on over. And if I let you in, still, please be respectful. And if you're not respectful, I'm kicking you out of the live. Just saying. Because, again, we have to be respectful both here and on a community for all of us, and also anywhere else. Like, for an example, if someone lets you into their house, you be respectful. It's not your house.
Absolutely. And you can pretty much find us on the Community for All of Us on Monday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We will be picking back up on the Earthrise, doing with episode 4 on Monday. Plus, we will probably show off any figures that we have gotten over the weekend or this week. On top of that, check out Anchor. You can check us out on Spotify and everywhere that podcasts are held. We are there on all of those. And if you want to, you can listen to me as a crazy nut man on a life of a conspiracy theorist, which is based off of also the book that we have out, which is out for sale right now. If anyone is looking for the book, it's the ramblings of every conspiracy theory that's pretty much out there, and it's written in like a journal, so that it's all handwritten. So it's like you're seeing the character in this book and you're seeing in his mind, and it goes really quirky and crazy because you're like, where's this going? But I also want to make sure that everybody also knew that in this, we did make sure we gave a special thanks to everyone that is in the community, whether they support you or they don't support you. One thing I wanted to do was make sure that they couldn't say they were never supported by a Community for All of Us, because everybody is supported by a Community for All of Us. And that is the one thing about what Lord Master Starscream is saying, is that I'm very anal about treating everybody equally, treating everybody respectfully. I do not allow crap talk or drama on that platform, because I did drama, and I realize what drama does. Drama doesn't do anything. If you're upset about something, go to the person itself and handle it that way. We all can grow up. We can also learn from our mistakes, but that's it. Oh no, T.E.A. Fangeek's in the backstage. He just got here as we're ending. Oh, we're coming to the end, my man. But while you're here, share where they can find you since you got here. Your internet's working now.
Hola? T.E.A. Fangeek? Oh,
Internet's
no, not
down
your
Can you guys hear
internet.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Nuts. Rats.
No, we're coming to the end.
We're
But
all
we
gonna-
can hear
It's the
you.
only
Tell them
website I use.
We're all gonna die.
What's Benito says? Where can they find you, T.E.A. Fangeek? You can find
God
T.E.A.
darn it.
Fangeek on under his name, T.E.A. Fangeek, which is also on YouTube. He is close, I think, to 400 subscribers now, which is awesome. Congratulations on that. On top of that, he's also does a lot and is also on TF Fan 2005. And to me, he is the go-to man. If you want to know something about Transformers from any line, whether it's from G1 all the way up to the current, he is the man to go to. He is my encyclopedia. He is who I trust. That if I sit there and I don't know a character, I don't know something about it, I can go to him and he will absolutely know and will be right. So please check out T.E.A. Fangeek. Really cool guy. Wish his stuff had worked tonight so he could be a part of it, but we definitely going to try and do these at this time so that he can also jump in, because I was asking him a good time that was for him, and he says usually, which would be my time, around 10 o'clock. And so that's what we were going to try and do so that he could also jump in. So yeah, but internet's it's not working for him right now, but yes, please go check him out. Really cool guy and everything. So that's about it. I think I got everything. Oh, you can also find me on stereo. You can find me on Lord have mercy. I don't know. I don't forgot.
You forgot something.
What?
The giveaway.
Oh shoot, stars. Yes. I have it sitting. I even have it sitting right next to me, so don't forget. All right, so Monday we are doing a giveaway, and we already got some names for the drawing. So if you have not, let me do this right now and tell your friends or anyone, or you can do it yourself. I'm going to put a link here. You're going to make a comment in the Discord. Now you can say, you could tell us, you can say that which faction did Bumblebee start off with? Which faction did he end up with? Where does Scorponauts come from? Or you can go to a community for all of us, which is right here. And I'm going to copy the link. Come on, you copy. Why don't you want to copy? Why you be so hard to me? Why you be
everything hate us? Everything hate us.
I tell you, everything would not like me right now. Here we go. Let's do this.
I live in Russia. I need to go back to Russian.
I tell you, this right here.
This stupid American technology. Russian technology is better than this.
Better. Hey, you know where America came up with a $3,000 pen back in the 80s, and also back in the 60s and 70s to write underwater. We came up with a pen to write underwater. You know what Russia did? They just took a number 2 pencil and went down there and wrote underneath the water with a number 2 pencil. And it was like, really? The lead?
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure it was. Oh, I'm sure it was you Americans that done that instead of us Russians.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So
in America, you drink vodka, but in Soviet Russia, vodka drinks you.
That's right. But we do have the giveaway, which is the Cyberpunk 2077. We will be doing a drawing live on Monday. You have to be present for the show, which is at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, which, you know what? Let me go ahead and grab a community for all of us.
What are the rules? What are the rules to win this game?
You better follow the rules.
All you have to do is answer one thing. You can actually make a comment on a community for all of us live stream. You can answer the question that we had going on during that live stream for the giveaway. You can say which faction did Bumblebee start out with, which faction did Bumblebee end up with, where did Scorponauts come from, or you could actually just join the Discord server, which is right there, and say, hey, I'm new and I'm here because of the drawing, and that gets your name in there. So that is about it. I will be doing an update video for a community for all of us, a little quick, and I'll be doing a video, and you can actually go there where you'll be able to see all the rules, and that will be up tonight on there. So I think that's about it, guys. I think that's it. That's it. So I guess we're going to be out of here tonight. Adios, amigos.
Raise your fist up for Russia. Mother Russia.